What up? Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for listening to us in the future. Today is Thursday. I don't know when Dre drops this, but thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Usually the
I'm
very next
Freddie,
day.
Freddie G, aka Mad King. I'm here with BK Brawler 537.
What's good, people?
Yeah. So, man, I was just talking to Dre earlier today about Resident Evil dropping tonight, midnight. And man, I'm so iffy on that game. How you feel about it, man?
Well, I played both demos. First one in the village, I made it through. I talked about this on a drink of the game for those who haven't got to listen to that or watch it. I'm sorry if you haven't been able to watch it. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to drop the new video yet. And if you're looking for episode 50 of the Gamerish Network podcast, we the file kept getting corrupted, so it's like opposites. So a drink of the game right now, all you can get is audio for episode 50 of the Gamers podcast last week was really good. We really got into some heated conversation last week, but that's only available on video right now because the audio kept corrupting and like some weird shit. So if you're looking at it, you got to watch us on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. If you're in the group, you can search up the video. But I spoke about the demo and I played the village part, which is really interesting and stuff. I know earlier I say I was iffy. I think I'm iffy about spending $60 on a game that I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to play it. More than
Okay.
it feeling like it's not that good of a game. I saw on an article today that dropped or yesterday that Capcom said that they toned down on this game because people
It's
said
too
Resident Evil
scary.
7 was too scary. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I know. I heard that,
Resident
and that kind of
Evil,
made me not want to like
you know,
even play
like
this game.
so.
I think. Go
This is
ahead.
where where I have to go into these fucking mini rants again because like when we had Resident Evil 4, which Resident Evil 8 is kind of feeling just like 4 if you played the village part of the game. Everyone loved it because it was something new, it was something fresh. Resident Evil 7 came out, it was something new, something fresh. You people loved it, but now I'm hearing that people said it was too scary, but it's still sold, man.
Yeah,
Copies.
it's so weird
So
because I don't remember anybody saying. I
yeah, I don't
think people
remember
said
no
it
one
was
saying
scary,
it,
but
but
not
it's
like
so
too
just like,
scary.
yeah, it was scary. Like I was scared enough. What's good, Mo? Like I was scared enough to not play the game in VR. Like
Yeah.
I said that shit was too scary in VR once that scene came up in which my fucking your girlfriend or wife, whatever she is climbing up the basement stairs and jumps in your face. That's where I threw off my VR headset. So I was like, I'm not playing this game in VR, but I still beat Resident Evil 7. And in all honesty, it's like the first Resident Evil game that I beat since Resident Evil 5 and 6, because those games are straight up action games. And so like I feel like now I even have a better chance at beating this game because it looks like they want to make this a straight up action game too, just in
Which is
first
not
person.
what I want, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to 6 and 5. Like, I think 7 was just dope because it felt a little more it felt scary. It felt like I didn't know what the fuck's gonna happen when I go around the corner. And this feels a little more arcadey, where like there's just, like, people are just jumping at you. People are just like shoot me, and like it's less scary the more you play that type of game. I'm sure the first hour is gonna be like kind of tense, but after like 3 hours, 4 hours in, and you
Yeah,
have your
that's
upgraded
gonna be
guns, you can
and
be like whatever. He's gonna be like fuck you,
that's
So
one of the things the reviewers were saying. Like at the beginning of the game, it's a lot of tenseness. But as you get towards the end of the game, there's gonna be a lot of all right. Now my weapons are crafted and leveled up. Like you're just gonna be blowing fucking heads off left and right. Like it's a damn arcade. Which and we also got the mercenaries mode in there, so they had to find a way to make it feel like it was a damn arcade game in one way or another. I played the castle part of the game. I didn't get to finish it because I fell asleep drunk with my controller in my hand. So by the time I
shit.
woke up, it said my timer was done. I could have went on my Stadia, but my internet connection wasn't good enough to give me the graphics that I wanted off of my Stadia console. So I turned it off right away. I'm like, this don't look good enough for me to play it. But yeah, man, I wholly believe I will own this game.
Yeah,
When I
for
will
sure.
own it, um, I'm not buying it to play tonight. Um, I might just buy it this weekend. Yo, Kim, good looks. Thanks for coming through.
What's up, Kim? What do you
So I
do?
might just buy it over the weekend, depending like what's happening and shit like that. If I see I got a little bit of time, then I'll buy it for the weekend and shit. Because now I guess that I'm working again, like I'm like struggling for time to play games, which is very weird of me because I never struggle to find time to play video games. But I'm just getting adjusted to this new job, and I gotta get my energy. I gotta get myself back out of the bar and back in my gaming chair. But yeah, I think I'm gonna own it. It looks good. I feel like it plays well, but I feel like this is gonna be way easier than seven, unless they throw some shitty puzzles in front of me, which I don't feel like doing. In which I'll probably hit up somebody to share play, most likely Mo, and make him do all the puzzles, and I get back to the action.
Man, yeah, it sucks because I was all in on Resident Evil. Um, I'm gonna so Kim Tastic asked for people who's listening, what system you guys gonna get it on? I tried the demo on PC actually, and it looked pretty dope. I have my, I'm not trying to like flex. I'm an ultra wide screen, so this shit looks dope. And to be able to change the settings, I like that. I think that's the biggest thing I like about PC. It's like just be able to adjust what you want. You know. What about you, Dre? Xbox, PlayStation.
PS5, get it on PS5. It's just like I bought a TV just for my fucking PS5. So it's like I gotta
Yeah, you
go
gotta
and
play
I
it.
gotta get this game on PS5 or some real shit.
Yeah, chat. Let us know what you guys are planning on buying the system. Buying on what system? I feel like the only reason I would probably get it on PS5 is because of the haptic triggers.
Feedback.
That's the only reason. If the graphics look the same, if everything runs the same, like it's a tie, that will always be the tiebreaker for me. The PS5 haptic. PC for you? Nice, Kim.
Oh, look at Kim, yo. She a PC gamer now. Like, damn, we got a lot of catching up to do.
Uh, just a question. Just I'm curious. Like the first thing I always ask, what graphics card are you using? Did you get your hands on a 3080, a 3090, or are you working like a 20 series? Or what is the other ones too? I never know what that shit's called.
um, I don't know about the RTX shit.
No, yeah, Dre. What would it take for you to like jump into PC exclusive?
Well, no, PC exclusive. I still play. It's just that I don't be on my PC like that. And it's not that I don't like playing games on PC. It's just that I don't like how small my screen is. Like if I could, like back in the days when PC gaming started blowing up, before people were like making all these damn fucking setups and everything. Back when like you just like if you were playing on PC and you had like great graphics, like you got money to do that shit.
Yeah.
But you know me, like I bought the big PC, but I bought the fucking 10-foot HDMI cable so I could play it on my TV, and bought the Steam controller and the Xbox controller
So you're
because
just buying a console at that
yeah,
point.
I was buying another console, but I want to play it on my fucking TV. I don't want to play it on a small screen. So now I got like this 26-inch monitor now to play on my with my PC games, but at the same time, it's not the same as when I just turn to my right and I got my damn 55-inch fucking TV here sitting for me to play my PS5 or Xbox on.
I
You
feel
know,
like honestly, this is, I love my Xbox. I grew up Xbox fanboy, but if I could go back in time, I would invest in the PC. I think it's the best thing. It's future proofing yourself. You know, you could the graphics card dies, you go buy a new one, upgrade the
yes
parts.
and no, but you're still paying the price of a console to upgrade your damn graphics
No, but
card.
the good thing, no, yeah, I agree. But the other side of that is that if you have like right now, Dre, for the most part, you could probably still play Resident Evil on whatever laptop you have now. It won't run the best, and you probably I don't know why you would do it, but that's an option, and I like having that option where like I could still play the brand new games on my 2060. You know that graphics card is 5 years old, 6 years old right now, and I'm still being able to play Warzone off that shit. What up, crazy? How you doing, man?
It's good, bro.
For people listening, just a heads up, we are live right now. We're live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to be involved in our live show, please come by every Thursday at 9 p.m. And if you hear us listening to chat, that's right. And we're trying to get better at like reading the questions. So we got you guys. Um, so yeah, looks like Fleece Cat's gonna be joining us in a few. I'm curious to see what she thinks about Resident Evil. She's our Resident Evil Final Fantasy expert, and I'm just curious to see what she thinks about it because I don't know if I want
If
to buy
anyone's
it or
going to be
not.
streaming Resident Evil this weekend, it's going to be Cat's Corner with Felice Cat. You know, like I might have the game, but like I won't be able to dedicate them enough time to show you guys a damn stream as much as I really wish I could. you know,
I honestly don't even want to spend the money.
you
That's
know,
my thing. Like, is that shit? How much is it? 70 or 60?
60.
Oh, yeah, that's still too much for me.
I gotta fucking stream Returnal. It's just that like Returnal, like you just fucking look, Felice Kaz joined us. You know,
She has a cat ears too. Oh, that's
I
cute.
know she put on the cat ears and she got the
I don't
hair
think she knows. Oh,
braided
she's live. Okay,
today. It looked like you just came out from a date or something, you know?
she's fancy. She can't hear us. So okay, now we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
So yeah,
She came at the
um,
right time though, before we left the Resident Evil
Resident Evil talk.
conversation.
Yeah. So we'll keep
So
talking Resident. Like keep talking about it. So I did. So I think I saw a video and they said that Resident Evil Village is a play on Resident Evil
four.
4. They said they wanted it to be kind of like 4, a little mix of 7. And man, I'm looking back at 4 and I'm like, maybe I was on something when I was playing that game because it does not look good. I don't think that game aged well at all.
Well, no, well, we've had many iterations of it, and I think we're about to get another remake of four soon. So
VR, that'd be dope.
yeah, and it's in VR now too for Oculus Quest, which I'm on the verge of purchasing when it comes out. I think I might want to. I promised myself I wasn't buying another Resident Evil 4 remake game or another version. No, we still can't hear you.
Um,
She's trying, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see how it looks, but I hope there's a demo for VR because like Walking Dead VR is scary as shit at times when I'm playing that game in VR. So even though in Resident Evil 4 I'll know what's coming, when it comes to
yeah.
Resident Evil 4, it's like the last Resident Evil game number game to like fucking give us puzzles that I hate. And so I don't want to. Sorry, we still can't hear you. I don't want to fucking do no puzzles. I think that's my biggest gripe. I don't want to do puzzles.
So what's like your favorite scary game that doesn't have puzzles?
That doesn't have puzzles. Outlast, Blair
Outlast have
Witch.
puzzles.
What damn puzzle? I ain't do no damn puzzles in Outlast. I remember
Uh,
running my ass off and being scared as fuck. Like fucking what's the game with the guy that had two parts? The Evil Within could have been a great fucking franchise for me
it
if there
is.
was no puzzles involved
Well,
in it.
I like the puzzles because it breaks down the scary shit. So like, give me 5 minutes to just figure this shit out. I don't have to worry about somebody running up behind me and stabbing me. So I think that's pretty. I like that part.
I don't know. I can't fucking do fucking puzzles in horror games. Just like you watch a horror movie, and if a fucking guy has to stop to figure out why there's some blue thing inside a keyhole, then that's bullshit. Like so, if you don't do it in movies, why do it? Why can't we just have a linear horror game that does it? Like it works. Like I've seen it in Outlast. I've seen it in fucking and whatever the fuck. We play shit like Dead Island. We didn't need no fucking puzzles in Dead Island to fucking play that game. Like we did
Is Dead
horror
Island
games.
scary to you?
Man, when you don't remember going inside the fucking underground or I'm in the sewers by yourself, like that shit was scary, man. Like
Is
that.
Left 4 Dead scary for you?
No, Left 4 Dead is a straight up action game, and there you go, another example of having like a horror game that don't need fucking puzzles for you to damn play. You know, like you can have a slow paced horror game and not have to do puzzles, which is why I hate Silent Hill. You know, because Silent Hill has fucking mad puzzles in there that and too many mysteries. and we're still trying to get Police Cat to Mike to work and stuff.
Wait, get close to your computer because I heard you stuff when you got
Hear me?
close. Yeah,
Oh, oh,
Me?
yes,
yeah.
we hear you.
But yeah, I think it's got like a little close. But yeah.
No, it's the camera. I think it's broken. I took it off.
Mm.
Cool.
That
So
sucks.
we're talking Resident Evil. What's your thoughts on it?
I'm putting my headphones on now. My as a, it works now, and I'm gonna put headphones on anyway. Uh, yeah. I'll put it on, after this. But Resident Evil. Everyone's streaming this shit. Everyone and their mother's streaming this shit, and it makes me pissed off because I'm like, fuck you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. And in reference to, I heard some of what you were saying because I was mostly trying to fix my headset. I know that obviously BK Brawler would not be a fan because he hates puzzles because he doesn't like solving things.
No,
Like
I'm a fan of the game. I just don't want to do no puzzles. That's
there's
it.
puzzles in every game. It's called life. Anyway.
No.
Anyway, but no, I legit I think that I mean I'll fuck with it. I saw parts that I didn't want to see earlier because Diamante was streaming it, and I was like cussing him out because he got it before us. He's like I think I want to say he's in the Netherlands. I don't fucking know, but I was cussing him out, and it didn't look how I. Sorry, I can't talk to you with that one. It didn't look like how I expected it to look, honestly. Remember the demo where like you start, well, either if you're playing the maiden, you start off in the dungeon, or if you're playing like, well, I didn't play the actual demo, but I saw people playing the demo. It just starts out not where I thought it would start out, I guess, is what I'm saying. It looks like it takes a minute to get somewhere. Like, it starts off with an animation, because I saw the beginning, because I was like, oh my gosh, what is this playing? I saw the beginning, and yeah, it's trying to sell you a story, which I think is a little bit different from all the other Resident Evils because you're so used to it, you get thrown in. Like, when you start Resident Evil 1, 2, whatever, you're like either a cop or a person that you're walking through the city, or you're in an apartment like the last one that we made, the Resident Evil 2 that we made, right? You're in an apartment, and you're like, oh my gosh, the city's going down. This one starts out a story to give you a narrative about the people in this village. Did you notice that?
Yeah, well, it's good to have a story. I ain't never gonna complain about no story in a game. I love
It's just
games that
different.
give me a good story.
I I get what you say. I think it feels like more of a continuation of Ethan's story,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I'm like tired of Ethan. I can't connect to him. He seems like
Yeah,
a
I said fuck that
dumbass.
bitch.
You know what? I have mixed feelings about Ethan because it's like
I thought Ethan had died. I remembered it
I know,
wrong.
me too. I'm like, I thought like,
yeah, I just finished playing through all the DLC
I was
on
gonna
Resident
ask you
Evil
that.
7.
I was gonna
Yeah,
play through it earlier, but my shit wouldn't download. So
yeah, I played through it. Like, well, if you have a Stadia, it's all free on there.
I need you to stop with your Stadia shit because I'm in
Yeah,
this shit because you
it's all
you
on there. And
Mike.
then but yeah, I was playing through the DLC, even get to see how the family got turned into zombies or well got sick and turned crazy and all that shit.
They're
And I
not
like
zombies.
all that. Yeah, well they're batshit crazy with all the
They are
whatever
crazy.
virus they got in them or whatever. But it's just like and the DLC is actually scarier than the regular game to me.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
unless I
he's
haven't played the game in so long that it was scary all over again. And we spoke about this before you got on about how they said they toned back this game because they said 7 was too scary for some
Can you hear
people.
me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
And then but Ethan, I'm stuck between like two
7
ways
was
here
scary
because
as shit.
one, we have all our established characters like Leon and Chris and Claire and fucking Jill and all of them. But like I'm like, why Ethan? Like I hope this story
Because he's
like
a
really
basic.
stands out why
Wow.
Ethan because like yes, he
I
went
got
and looked at
reasons.
his wife, he went and got her out. Like this could have been the end of his story. Why go after him again and go after his kid now? You could have just left him out. I just don't want to know if they did this because we're used to playing with him in first person mode and we're not used to playing with Leon or Claire or Jill or any of those guys in
Well,
first
didn't
person.
but wasn't there an update where you could play it in first person mode on the new Resident Evil remake?
Which
There's
was
a there's an update where you can play with them in first person mode, isn't there? On the
which
remake of Resident Evil, the one with the fucking police station,
you talk
Resident Evil
about
2.
two? Nah, I didn't play no first. I have Resident Evil 2. I ain't see no first person mode.
I
Mm-mm.
feel like I thought that was a
You
thing.
probably talk about Resident Evil 4 in VR. You probably talk about
Oh,
that.
I do have VR. It could have been that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
I
probably
don't mean.
Resident Evil 4 VR. But yeah, but Ethan is I'm still like I want to see where this story goes, but I feel like they just want to build his character since we've had so many games with the other characters. They're just like, we need to flesh this guy out more. But it's like after the end of this game, which I'm interested to see the end. I want to see like where they go with his story. Like, is this guy going to be a mainstay? Because in one of the trailers, you see that he said that he was given military training and all this stuff. So it's it's probably like Chris came and like gave him some damn military
Well,
training
he
or
just
whatever.
met Chris. He just met Chris at the end of the first one, right?
Yeah, and he killed his wife.
So
And yeah.
could he really give him that much training in that span of time, or is it just one
Well,
of
he
those?
said it all happened so quick. That was his words. So, it's a video game, just like in
Oh,
movies. Like you get
he's.
a fast forward time like that.
Legit though,
I
I
hope
got
he
my feels about
dies.
him being. Thank you, thank you.
I
I
think that
agree.
like I think that
He's
like I
basic.
think he's mayonnaise. He's boring. He's safe, and
Honestly, I
all the
agree.
characters around him are the core things in the story. Like in
He's
seven,
legit the Becky of the
the
Resident
family was
Evils.
better. The bosses, like everything was like good. Like if you play seven, you're like, oh, Ethan was the best part of the game. You're
No,
playing a different game.
honestly, I didn't even know Ethan was in Resident Evil 7 after playing Resident Evil 7.
Have you seen his Have you seen his martyr? How he looks, his character?
No, I don't even know
But
what he
like his
looks like.
face, no, I haven't seen his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. He looks like how we're describing him, and it's just funny because
Why do I hear background noises? Do you guys hear that? Or is that just me?
I don't hear any background noise.
what's this
Oh,
dude's name?
there's
What's
a
his last
tab
name?
open on my.
Is it Ethan Winters? I don't know if it's
That's his
Winters.
last name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might be Winters.
I found it.
Honestly, we're used to video games giving us this basic ass person, and usually I'm not gonna like pass on reference to people's like white or black, but most of the characters are basic as fuck,
All right, here
and
you go.
we're now in a time period. At least I think
Like
so. Where
how
we're
That's
like,
him. Yeah, this
yes,
guy does not look
he looks
threatening at
so
all.
basic. It's
yo,
like
that's John from the
ridiculous.
fifth floor. That's John from fifth floor.
Yeah. Or this guy looks like he
Like
just came out the
He works in
club.
marketing. He works in marketing.
yeah,
This guy got stabbed, got fingers cut
look at
off.
his eyes.
Like, you know what I'm
Dude,
That's-
thinking? I'm thinking he's gonna turn it. If they want to continue his story, they're gonna
wait,
turn him into a werewolf.
is that Agent 47?
no, I think Agent
No.
47 has more character.
He does. He
And
does.
he's
Wait,
bored.
wait. Basic. He's basic, honestly. But as I said before,
Like,
like
come
they're
on.
going,
Like, how
they're going
boring
off.
is
This is
that?
the high
You
school
need, no,
prom
listen.
king,
You
yo.
need to understand that they're going off the rules based off of when Resident Evil started. When Resident Evil started, it wasn't that many people of color in games. Not saying that there has to be person of color in the video game to make it cooler, but realistically, like you ain't seeing like Billy Joe Watson in the video game looking like that. He ain't coming through. He coming with some Jordans. He got a fresh tee. He got like a slap back on. Like I'm just saying.
I mean, first place, it's only a crazy white guy gonna go in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, we're not going there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
You know,
nah, I'll call the
hey,
police.
you
Like,
in the
I'll be
woods?
just.
No, we not calling the police.
if,
Let's be real.
start a fire, and then when the helicopters come, just like, hey, it was me. Like, that, if I ever get lost in the woods,
No,
I'm starting a
also-
fucking forest fire. Because
Not
I know
us.
motherfuckers gonna come find me.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
like, gonna just like walk around in circles.
You would kill all the animals though.
Speak with them.
It's a lot
Bambi
of them.
gotta go.
What are you?
No, but like, I just think that it's funny that like
It would
we're,
be
we're
different.
describing a boring character, and he looks boring as fuck. Like, I wish like just be more like you could say the rest of the characters are semi boring, but Chris has character, Lee has character. Even
Well,
Lee
yeah.
is kind of
Well, the
basic.
thing is that those
Isn't
guys,
Chris
we grew
Hispanic?
up with them. We grew up with them. Like Leon is a prosthetic character with the great hair and all of that. Like he's like the perfect the
Look,
guy that you're the typical white boy your daughter brings home to the house to meet the parents. That's what Leon
who
looks like.
daughter? Who daughter?
I'm talking about people in general, man. I ain't talking about you. You know, well, I'm just saying, like that's how Leon looks.
If I have a
So
kid and my daughter brings home that dude, that one, not Leon, the other guy, the one that I can't remember his name right now, who's basic.
Ethan.
If my daughter brings home a Ethan, I'm be like, girl, you gotta go, pack
I'm
your
gonna be like,
bag.
"What stocks you own?"
I know he has like a
Oh yeah, that nigga look like he
401k.
Oh
He
made
shit!
has.
You know he
50
probably does. His cousin is probably on the board of directors of some big company.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what? You right. You right. Get your coins first. You right. You right. I'm done.
All right, so that was our Resident Evil talk. We're just talking about. I'm not gonna buy it. Fleece, you buying it tomorrow tonight, midnight?
I cooked my boyfriend some dinner and made him make me a bed because I just opened my Airbnb, so he's
Uh,
gonna buy it for me. Hopefully,
Nice.
I
nice.
hope. No
He was
real
hinting
threats.
at it, and hopefully
No, I
he
said
picked
buy
up
this
on it.
game.
Oh,
I'll own it before this weekend's
He
over.
said
I'm
no. He
sure.
said no, but he gonna
Before
buy
the
it.
weekend's over, I'll more than likely be playing it. More than
Honestly,
likely.
though, after seeing some of the clips, I don't know how if I feel like paying for. Well, it's okay. His money is my money. I feel like I don't know if I feel like him paying full price for that game though. I'm not saying it's bad. I will never say that about Resident Evil because you guys know how Die Hard is. But if I'm saying this, then there's a reason, right?
yeah. I think the
I've
same thing with
I
Returner.
didn't.
I don't want to spend that much money on it.
Fucking shit. I did. My other half. Even though we fight all the time, guys, we
Yin and
we
yang.
usually in tune. We in tune. But I want to buy it for the sake. Well, I want it for the sake of streaming it. Yes, Kimtastic. I want it for the sake of streaming it because everyone's streaming right now. And it's a hot title. However, from what I saw for both, Freddy, I'm not impressed. I'm sad about it. It hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Just
Man,
get
how dope would
get
that be if
Ethan
that go on the Game
can Ethan
Pass?
have some chicoletas? Can Ethan come out with some chicoletas and throw them shits?
That's
Cause
the DLC.
he'll
Yeah,
have some
did it? This
flat
is
those.
Sony the one that stopped it from being on Game Pass. They made a deal with them in order for it not to be on Game Pass. That was one of my stories about them trying to cut backroom deals to make sure that they
It
don't put the
doesn't.
game on Game Pass.
Did you see the fucking side by side for the PS5, which I'm looking at right now? For the PS5,
No.
PS4, the PS4 one looks way better.
The PS4?
Mhm.
Really? It probably was
Well,
made for the
then I don't want to
PS4,
look
and the
at it.
little upgrades are not
All
really
right,
worth it.
Dre, don't look at it. Don't look at it. But Freddy, Google
Yeah.
that shit.
I'm watching you play. I'm not
McGraw.
spending money on this.
I hate you.
So Dre, another game crazy kind of put me on is Hood, HOOD.
I forgot about that.
It comes out tomorrow,
Oh
early
yeah, I'm buying
access.
that. Me and Mo were buying that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you guys have even like looked at it,
Oh
it's kind of
yeah,
under the radar right now.
I forgot
yeah.
about it.
Like I'm glad it's not no full price, full blown out game. Like so, because I feel like if I pay like $30 or $40 for it, I'm gonna get my money's worth.
What system?
But it's a straight up multiplayer game. So
PvP
Outlaws and
versus
Legends.
E.
Outlaws and
yeah,
Legends.
Yeah,
Outlaws and Legends. Yeah.
it
So
looks dope. It kind of reminds me of Dead by Daylight. That like kind of having like
Oh,
to
I
go
know
against
this
other
game.
people, but not like a fighting match. You just gotta like use your abilities to be on it.
yeah, we gonna be on that shit. Even
I
Mo
know
just
this
put it in
game.
the chat.
I call this game Baby D&D.
Okay, exactly. What do you think about it? I'm gonna buy it.
Shit, if you buy it, I'm buying it. Maybe I'll get my
Yeah.
boyfriend to buy me this instead.
Yeah, it's cheaper. Oh, Crazy Ace got it for early
Crazy.
access.
Do you want
That's
to
what's
buy
up.
it for me?
So Crazy, tell me
I
about
take
the combat mechanics, man.
That's
How do you
definitely a
feel
no.
the combat feels in that game? Is the combat fluid or does it feel stiff? I want to
It
know.
hasn't come out yet. Comes
Year
out
one
tonight.
edition. It says year
No,
one
he's saying
edition.
he got it for early access.
He
The
did. He
seventh,
did.
because trust me, I'm waiting for it.
Like,
Oh, that's
can I,
tomorrow. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, so Resident Evil and that game comes out tomorrow. So I guess like I'm probably gonna be spending some money on tomorrow. I guess well I might as well since it's my last unemployment check. Like so
I ain't got no money. So
fucking gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I'm being very cautious on what I'm spending my money on, just because
I've been too
life is getting
recently.
tough. Um,
Facts.
and
Facts.
yeah, I'm like, $40 sounds about up my alley right now. So
It's $40.
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. No, $40 I feel is like what the game is gonna be
No,
worth.
it's $30
Oh,
for the
30. Okay.
standard, and then 49 for the 1 year pass with the game.
Wait,
Well, I
49
never
plus
play a
39 or just
multiplayer game for a
49?
full year,
It's
so
29 by the game for itself, and then if you want the special edition, it's $49.
An extra 49.
No,
no, just
just
$50 if you want the extra game,
Okay.
extra
Because I was like,
content.
I just saw how many kidneys? Because I don't think I could live without my kidney. With the
um,
S. With an
well, you have
S.
two.
Well,
That's
you
two
can live
kidneys.
with one
I
kidney. You
mean,
just
do I
can't get
really have
sick.
to? Do I really
No,
have to
you only
kidney?
down one. You know what's funny? That I think today I was thinking that I'm like, man, if I go to a doctor, what are they gonna say about me?
I ain't
Man,
going.
if my doctor is talking about me being at good health and I drink way more, I'm at the bar every fucking night. You should be good. You should fucking be good.
I don't know,
Yeah, so it's
man.
$30 on Steam. I'm definitely gonna buy. Yo, it looks like we have a little team. It's 4v4. So maybe we could do a stream. I know I'm gonna be on it. I know Felice Cat's gonna be on it.
I'll
Fuck
download
yeah.
it. I'll download it tomorrow morning before
Wait, wait,
work
wait.
or when I get home
If
from work.
we download it though, I mean, I've been trying to play my PlayStation more because I always play my Xbox, and that's the only one I could stream on with you guys. Can I just download on PlayStation?
I'm getting it on
My
PlayStation.
hands are small. The controller just too big
Nobody's
for this
telling you
one.
not to get it on PlayStation. That
Okay.
I'm getting it on
Oh, I'm getting it on
PlayStation.
PC because I can't stream on
Is
Well,
it
I
my
don't
cross?
know
Is
if
PlayStation.
it
it's
cross?
crossplay. I don't know if it's
And it's crossplay.
crossplay.
Yeah, it's on Xbox, PC. That has to be a fucking standard at this point,
It should
2021.
be.
There should
But let
be,
me
but there's
double
a lot of
check
people
because you
that
never
want
fucking
that
know.
shit. Yeah,
Is
you
it
gotta
cross
look
save
that up.
though? Because Dead by Daylight, I had to buy the content package twice, and I kept saying like, why is my character not upgraded? This is so wrong. Who's this guy? Where's my other character? Where's the chick with the pink hair?
Oh
Pissed.
yeah, that's why I can't get into like the whatever that shit is. Dead by
I know
Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. You're
Because I
really
have like
good
so
though.
many. Thank you. I'm naturally talented.
I know. It's a curse.
I was just gonna say I liked it. I definitely want to stream again with you. It was fun. It was dope.
I want to too. We
Um,
gotta do a tag team thing again. We gotta
I was talking to Crazy, and I'm like, what should I buy? Like, what character? He's like, no, there's like no character really
Don't
makes a
buy.
big
No,
difference.
no, no, no. I just buy
It's not
characters
like Fire
because of
Emblem.
the. No, it's not like Fire Emblem. I buy certain. No, actually, no. That's not. Well, we haven't gotten that far together for it to make a difference. FYI. However, even though we hashtag hate Nancy because she's a bitch, and we hashtag hate Ben because he's a dick. Apparently those are really good characters to play as. Ben is free. That's the old military guy who be telling stories about military things that he never been through in his life. But Nancy comes with the Stranger Things pack, which I think you pay $7.19 or 99 cents for. She's really good to play with. She's because it says easy, intermediate, or hard. I don't know if you
Yeah,
even noticed that. And apparently, specific characters are easier to play with. And then the things that they unlocked, like Ben has something he unlocks where it makes him harder to kill or something. I don't fucking know. He be dying all the time because I be making sure he dies because he's an asshole. But that's so wrong. It's a team game.
I know, yo. Felice was getting like angry. She's like, let that person die. Don't like, yo. I hope they get disconnected. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be okay.
He was like, I was like, where you at? You at the hook? You saving him? He's like, no, I didn't save him. Let him die. That's crazy. I was like, let him die. He's an asshole. No, because in Dead by Daylight, if you guys don't know, if you don't play it, I learned this with Crazy 8 because we stick together. The Nancys and the Bens of the world will screw you over. But specifically to us to play the game, they would like when they get knocked down, you crawl, and depending on how good your killer is, they'd be like looking at you, and if they see if you're crawling in a certain direction, they'll run ahead of you because you can't get up until someone picks you up. They'll run ahead of you, and then like the fucking Nancys, they would crawl towards the direction of someone hidden.
and get us killed.
Yeah, I learned not to do that because you like don't do that. So I'm like, okay, I just go the other
Well,
way and
yeah,
then.
I told you ahead of time. But like, yeah, like there's the kid, they do certain things on purpose, and then there's some people who troll you, and they know you're in a locker because you're also one of the survivors. They'll be in the corner next to you, and they'll just go in and out of locker, in and out of locker, in and out of locker. And the thing is, every time the locker opens and closes, depending on the killer's skills, they can hear it. They can hear everything.
Okay,
So
there's levels to this shit, man.
I've been trying to get into Dead by Daylight for the longest, but I don't know what like I don't know like it's not a bad game at all. I just feel like there's so many
it's
characters
better
that
than
I
7
don't
Days to Die,
have.
and it's definitely better than the Jason's Friday.
Well,
Oh, I
I
love
love
that
7 Days
Jason
to Die. Like Mo would
Okay,
tell you
well,
right
I
now
didn't play that,
how
but I
much we
played.
love 7 Days to Die. We
I,
went in on
yeah,
that
I didn't play
game.
that game, but I definitely played the Friday the 13th game because they came out.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I had
one
Friday
month
the 13th
Friday
too.
13th was free for Game Pass or PlayStation. I don't know, one of those Game Pass. I'm gonna say Game Pass. Friday 13th was free that one month, and then within the same month, like a week late.
It was on PlayStation Now.
Yes, no, I don't have that. But literally, they both were free a month apart from each other. So
Yeah.
I played the
So what's
Jason
the
thing.
difference? Like this, like I played Jason Friday the 13th. I played Dead by Daylight. What's the difference
Wait, you
between
play
like
Killers?
that and yeah, huh? Do I play as a killer? No, I tried, but I don't like. It's too much pressure. But what's up with 7 days?
Yeah,
Seven
yeah, I
Days
How's
need
is
to
that
play
not
game?
like
that.
those games. Seven
I haven't
Days
played
to
that.
Die is a survival game. So it's like playing PUBG with zombies all around. But
State
it's
of
no
Decay.
it's PvE though. There's no killing each other. You're just surviving and like the
Oh,
longer you
okay.
play, the more you learn how to craft shit and get better shit. Like we went from building houses with just an axe to like
It sounds like
building
State of Decay.
furnaces. Yeah, at the end of the night, like you'll be told like the zombies are about to come and attack your base, and we have a certain amount of time to beef up our base, and they'll destroy your house. Like you could build a whole house,
Yo,
State of
and
Decay.
that
State
yeah,
of
sounds
Decay.
super
no,
generic,
no,
man.
it's like State of Decay is graphically and more in tunely like better because Dead by no 7 Days to Die, the developers gave up on finishing the game. So
Okay.
State of Decay is a finished game.
Did you
So I
make
State
a
should play
game?
State of
7 Days
Decay
to
instead.
Die is like what State of Decay was halfway through its build. Except for State of Decay, you can't build your house from scratch. 7 Days to Die, you can build your house from scratch. State of Decay, you just take over
It
any
sounds like
place
Rust. Rust
and
meets.
It does sound like a
State
little
of,
bit worse.
yeah,
Maybe
Rust,
like DayZ.
yeah.
I
So,
hated Daisy. I
well,
got this
no,
shit for
7 Days
free.
to Die was based off of the DayZ world. There's another one of those mods
Oh,
off of
they're the
DayZ.
same.
So
Oh,
yeah, they're like one of those one spin-offs off of DayZ. So but the developers they promised us they were gonna finish the game. Lo and behold, they finished the game for PC only and left everybody with consoles with an unfinished game.
that's rude.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon though, but it's rude as hell.
And I think lastly, just because we didn't get a chance, did we? I don't think we got a chance to talk about it. But me and Felice also streamed a little bit of Second Extinction.
Yes,
Oh,
people playing
yeah.
that now. There's still errors. Freddie,
Didn't
I
we
want to tell
play
you
that
about
together?
that.
Oh no, I played that with
No,
other people. I didn't even get to play
Freddie.
with y'all.
No, Freddie. I had a few friends trying to stream that today, actually, and yesterday, and they were saying that there's still errors with it. I don't know if it came out yet or not, but they said that they had
No.
errors. It kept kicking them
No.
out.
Oh
Yeah,
well, I never
I would
had that
say like
issue.
that game with those errors is not worth rebooting it. Like if
No,
I was streaming it and it
What
happened the
happened
second
to
time, I
y'all?
would have
Because
just
I never had any problems playing that game on PC
oh,
or on Xbox.
we couldn't finish one match. We kept getting
What?
disconnected.
I finished every match I
Uh,
played. Like my character's like level 7 and 8 right now.
Nah, but like the little bit I
I don't even know what that
played,
is.
the little bit I played, I'm not really feeling it.
I didn't like
Maybe
it
I give it
either.
maybe I get another chance when it's not like a fucking mess. But right now I'm like, nah.
Man, I could play that game some more. Like I'm feeling it. Like it's Left 4 Dead with dinosaurs. Yes, the maps are a little bit too fucking big. Like I feel like yo, we gotta do mad running around to get to objectives, and there's no cars whatso fucking ever. And so but that could be added later. But I like the strategy of everybody having a certain class, having certain weapons. Like throwing down your damn health with it. Because I guess I'm more excited because I bought the game
Health.
when it first came out, and
Because
on Steam I could find nobody to play with. Now that I'm on
the
Xbox,
game is trash.
they had no matchmaking when I was playing it on stream. On Xbox, there's matchmaking.
Just because matchmaking exists doesn't mean that people are actually using it.
Well, I play with people. I have you
I don't
can't
know,
play that
man.
shit alone. That shit
I
sucks
don't
to play
know.
alone.
They be
All right, what's
sitting
up,
out.
Porter Pie?
Oh, Porter
Porter
Party.
Hardy,
I called you
86.
Porter Potty last time. I do
Me too.
apologize.
He has a question. He asked us in chat. Chat, let us know what you guys think. Hello, everyone. Who's excited for Village in an hour? And you missed 40 minutes of us saying no, we're not excited for the
No.
most part.
FYI, hugest Resident Evil
I'm gonna
fan.
buy it though.
Hugest Resident Evil fan.
I'm still
Yeah,
buying it.
I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm definitely gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna like do it today. That's
Sorry,
all good.
it's
Part
not
of just
here.
all
fucking
good.
messing with you.
Cool.
So
Happy
right
New Year,
now
though.
the vote is meh, me, Felice is meh, and Dre's
4 to
meh.
5. That's
But
what I gave you right now.
we're all gonna buy eventually.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
Chat, what do you guys? Why should we be excited about Resident Evil? Let us know
Let
because
me see if I
maybe
can make
you
a
know something
poll
I
for
don't know.
that. Can I make a poll for
Well,
that?
while chat figures that out, you guys want to get some game news?
Yo, we almost went an hour with no
I know,
games.
this is hard.
I mean, because that's just us. We having some conversations. We're putting you in the mood. I ran out of alcohol, so
I know I'm about to get
I
up.
know
and,
my fucking beer and my alcohol is about to finish right now. I'm just like shit, and we didn't even start the damn game news. I'm like right down here with the fucking Jack and Coke. My
what
fucking
do you call
beer
it?
is less than half. You know,
The fuel meter. It's empty. It's
yeah.
empty.
This is why people don't want to sponsor us. People, they're like, yo, we can't sponsor these fucking alcoholics, yo.
hey, let
I'm
fucking
an alcoholic.
Grey Goose sponsor
I
us.
know.
I'll
I
be
can't
like,
wait till a fucking alcohol company watches this pod. They're like, yo, you know what? Why don't we enter the video game atmosphere and just get these motherfuckers who love to drink to fucking drink our shit while talking about video games? That would like be the perfect sponsor for us. And then whenever
And
my friends come to the house, they can be like, yo, why you have so much Grey Goose? Well, motherfuckers, they pay me. All right? So y'all gonna drink this Grey Goose. It's the best thing you ever had.
also
we
Loki.
can't say that no. Yeah, because we're not getting sponsored.
Yeah, Loki. A word from our sponsors. Not really sponsors. We do not at all represent any of the alcohol companies.
Yeah.
We don't think that it's necessarily a good thing to drink. We're not promoting drinking in any capacity. We understand that alcoholism
Meet
is
me
a
in
real
real life. I promote
alcoholism.
drinking.
Ignore him. Alcoholism, we know, is a real thing. It does struggle. People do struggle in families every day, day-to-day basis. I know but AA meetings are a real thing. We do drink responsibly, except BK
Yeah, of
Brawler.
course.
And
Responsibly,
yeah.
that's why I'm still alive.
shut up. And yeah, so if you have a addiction or anything like that, please go to your local. Google it. I don't know. Just seriously though, we don't promote it.
Yeah.
Just be nice
I mean,
drink.
addiction in any form is
I
not
need the
good for you.
fucking number for that.
Alcohol, game addiction, porn addiction.
I just feel like porn
Hey,
addiction.
don't get into my porn addiction.
I know, legit though. I
Don't
think
get into
that
my
because
goddamn
we drink
porn
so much,
addiction, okay?
because we drink so much, at some point in time, we need to like in the end credits, we need to first promote at some point, future, like the number for alcohol awareness, because that is important.
Man, you make it sound like we be drinking every day.
Well, I do. So.
I do too, but people don't need to know.
Nah,
Hell
I
yeah.
just
Well,
mean
who
that
knows?
if
I'm
we
trying to
promote
train these people at my
Yeah.
damn job that, yo, I'm
disclaimer,
a
thank
fucking
you. That's what I was
drinker.
looking for. I just meant that like if we're promoting this, where you don't know who we triggering and like by like popping
I'll make
bottles
a
and shit.
video and I'll put it through
At the end?
in between our podcast, like a gamers
Like-
disclaimer.
We discourage constant drinking.
Wait,
We gotta
what
start
is that?
putting that in a line at the
Is that
bottom.
like the sound like the
We are not influencers. We are just
I'm an influencer. I don't know
gamers
about them. I'm an
who
influencer.
love to drink. You
I'm
know,
Now we influencers. Stop playing.
I influence people that come around me. That's for sure. But hey,
But yeah, what were you saying?
yeah.
Who are you saying?
All right, game news, guys. We could either take this time to fill up our cups. We'll be right back, or we could go straight to the game news.
Does filling up my cups mean I can go to the liquor store?
No.
No, you
Okay.
can't go to the liquor
Game
store.
news.
Okay, so game news. Then what happened to a drink in a game?
Drinking a game is
It
where
would
all the
be
alcoholics
drink of
come to
water
listen to
and
video
play a
games.
game.
You
No
know,
alcohol.
if I ever bring water onto a drink in a game, the episode's gonna be mad whack. Just
All right, I'm
Speaking of
know,
drinking
game,
water.
you know, it's gonna be bad whack. All right, so Felice, are
All
you
right,
going
so
first for your game news?
I have
I
one
only have.
news, but let him go
If you only
first.
have one, go ahead, because I only have three.
I may have one right now, not
I
one
mean,
only, but
okay, go ahead, go for it. We'll
okay.
do
Well,
one story, go around in circles.
I stay talking about Sony
Yes.
because you guys shut up. Because you guys say I'm a Sony pony. They get sued again, yet again. um, after the lawsuits that have been continuously going, because everyone's suing everybody at this point in time, not getting money yet, but everyone's suing everybody. Um, the lawsuit was filed Wednesday as Apple, obviously they're still doing that. Apple's doing the versus Epic for Fortnite.
Yeah.
If you got okay, good. So Sony's being sued because they're being called a monopoly. Monopoly laws are in full effect in general. So, like, how can they be a monopoly? Of course, they're a monopoly. So, once upon a time ago, which is not that far before the COVID, um, Xbox sold digital things in stores, and Sony sold digital things in stores. Obviously, like to places like GameStop and Amazon. Like, you go buy the 2K points
Yeah.
or the Borderlands extra DLC or any DLC in general. It was
Fun
mostly,
fact, not to cut you off, a lot of people don't know that Sony's first product ever was a toaster.
that when you say not to cut you off and you still cut someone off, it still makes you look like a dick.
Oh,
Not
come
to
on,
cut
that's
you
always my
off,
point in life.
but go ahead, Felice. Thank you for dropping that knowledge, Dre.
You know,
Thank you.
a lot
The
of people
more you
don't know
know.
that. People just think Sony is PlayStation. That's all.
No, Sony sells a lot of things. Dre is actually the first person who told me that before. That Sony sells like they sold toasters and they still sell appliances, computer parts, computers, and et cetera, et
No,
cetera, et
no,
cetera.
not the computers anymore. We sold that off.
What you say? Wait, you're not part of Sony anymore?
Well, still, when I was there, we sold Vio off to the
Oh,
European company
oh,
years ago. Yeah,
How
I
much
didn't know
how
that.
much of a cut did you get, Dre?
None.
none.
Exactly. Stop saying
And,
we.
and that
Yeah, stop
fucked up
saying
my
we.
commission. It fucked up my commission so much selling those computers off, yo.
Oh, that sounds feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Yeah,
But as I was
saying
saying,
it.
yeah, so Sony is being called a monopoly because they stopped selling stuff in the stores. They start selling stuff only on their like platforms. And as you know, when you go to Sony's store on the PlayStation or even like on your computer to buy for the PlayStation, that shit is always more expensive or full price, right? So that people have argued that on average, digitally, things cost 75% more on the store than when it's sold physically, for instance. So and that number could be up to 175% actually more at its highest. Um, According to the lawsuit, Sony's made $17 billion in revenue over the fiscal year ended in March 31st, 2021. So they are making fucking bank because they don't want to return shit. They making
Yeah.
bank. Also, now they charge you up front, which we discussed before. Before it was like, oh, it's a pre-order. We got you, girl. Now it's like, where your money at? So yeah, they charge you up front now too. But yeah, they talk about the lawyers talk about their $7 billion of that other monies that they made from the 17 billion over the fiscal year that happened were from overcharging people.
Yeah.
Which is why they call it a monopoly. So they're
Well,
getting
yeah.
sued. Well, there's a lawsuit. Doesn't mean it's going to work out though. But this is the third lawsuit that they have. You know that, right?
What's the
Controller,
other two? The controller, yeah.
the controller, the systems and warranties. Well, I guess it counts as one though, right? It's technically two different ones though. But no, the controller, not not doing the warranties. They're not giving people. They're saying 6 months. You have to wait, and most people don't want to wait 6 months, so they're not honoring the warranties. And now on top of this thing, the monopoly. They're talking about Apple and Google removed Fortnite from their. Well, that's separate. That's separate. That's separate. But yeah, they're overcharged people. They made mad money in that one year. They made more money in COVID duration because everyone was home by overcharging people than they have made in like I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Well, just to talk about it, I think it's fucked up, and I definitely think it's something that like I'm happy somebody like put this lawsuit together because this definitely could have been something that continues on different platforms. And I just wondering like
Everything's coming out of New York. FYI, all these lawsuits, they're all coming out of New York.
motherfuckers have
We
money in New
won't
York, I
pay
guess.
for it. No, no, we don't have any money. That's why we suing.
I mean, these lawyers are expensive, man.
Oh no, the
Um,
lawyers. Well, the lawyers. I guess you're right. Actually.
but yeah, I think it's bullshit, and I'm happy somebody's calling out on them. But I wonder who gets the money if they lose the lawsuit. What happens?
Well, with the one of the other two, it's a civil suit. So everyone who
Okay.
okay, civil suits kind of fucked up though in this way though, because I was part of civil suits and I didn't know it. I got something in the mail because I had bought something at a certain store and then they got sued. And I said yes, I bought something there. I didn't know about it. And then like a year later, I got like $175 because it split between like 2 million people.
Yeah.
But like, if they don't have your information, then you can't be part of the suit. So Sony, in this case, I think would have to show records of who's who, and if your information is correct, then everyone who has paid something that's in excess of what it should be, which is a lot of fucking work to go back through, you have to get something back.
Yeah, they make it so hard to get any money. They're like they want receipts from like 5 years ago. They want bank accounts. They want emails.
I mean, but
'Cause-
Sony's still getting hacked, so
no, yeah. But the same thing with the whole Epic shit getting sued for the V currency.
yeah, I'm looking at that with Apple.
I was in it, and they're like, okay, can you confirm you made these purchases at these
$2.
times? And like I couldn't. I know I dropped more than $100 on that shit, but I couldn't
I ain't
find it.
gonna
I looked through
waste my time
Sony.
with that.
Uh,
I looked through like place like I looked through everywhere I could go, but like it was so long ago that shit just gets deleted.
Realistically,
You know?
though, if someone asks you for that, that's some fuck shit because they have their own records. That's their way of saying that they're not trying to give you shit.
That's what I'm saying. My whole point was like they make it dumb hard just to get a penny. You know?
Yeah, I didn't have to approve anything during my civil suit, and not even know that I had shopped at that store. I was like, yeah, it's free money. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Dre, what do you think?
Waiting for that, like,
Them the whole monopoly thing, and them charging.
uh,
You don't care
It's okay.
because it's Sony.
It's okay.
I got you.
He's like, we at Sony thinks that you guys are bugging the fuck out.
Where's my podium? Where's my podium?
I've never been
We at Sony are for the
one-trick
people.
pony gamer.
Yo, he's
Right.
starting to sound like Barack Obama. He's like, we
I'm all
at
for
Sony.
every console, whatever makes me
For the people.
what makes me differentiate
people.
myself from it is just that like
Thank
I'm the guy that fucking just buys things out of convenience. So
You're like,
it's just
Was
like
there a receipt? Did I
I
pay for
can't
this?
I can't really
What?
give an opinion on something that I'm probably a part of. Like,
Get him right now.
and like
Our parts
when it
are
comes to Sony in particular, I have a PlayStation credit card which gets me free games off their
I almost
Sony
got that,
website.
but I stopped myself.
You
Yeah, I
know,
almost got that too.
so like, and even when I tried to stop using it, they kept increasing my limit. So they're just like, yeah, you're gonna buy video games now off your PlayStation Store with this credit card, because they're just like, first you're gonna get
That's
two
what I
times
said.
the points. Then there's like you're gonna get 3 times the points. Now if you
Don't
buy
do it.
games off your PlayStation, we're gonna give you 5 times the points. And when Christmas comes around, you get 10 times the points for buying games off your
It's a
PlayStation.
scam.
They're making you an addict.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You don't need those points.
Well, those
that
I do
down.
because those points
Put it
got me Demon
down.
Souls, Little Big Planet, and Shenmue 3 for free.
Oh, was it?
So
Little
I
Big
was like,
Planet free?
yeah, I got all those for free off the Sony website with
No,
those
no.
points.
Free for everybody.
Yeah, well, it was free for me. I don't know with my points, So
I got points too.
mm,
I ain't paid for it though.
yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
All right, so I go next just to make it more fun, just to keep it moving. My game news is Valorant. It's a PC gaming.
Didn't
So
that shit
apparently,
die?
No, I mean, yeah, it's supposed to like yo the hype for that in the beginning was like crazy. Everybody was talking about it. It was on. Everybody was streaming it.
Yeah.
And so far, so they added a new thing to the terms when you play the game that they're now going to record your game chats, and they're doing that to kind of get rid of the toxic players that are saying fucked up shit, sexist shit, racist
Only
shit.
if you
So,
complain.
oh yeah, but now if you do complain, but if you're playing Valorant, to play Valorant, they have access to everything you're saying while you're
Yeah,
playing the
that's like
game.
the PlayStation Network now.
I
Hey,
know, but I'm just
continue.
let me
I have a
finish the
comment.
story, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you can go next.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I yeah, it's becoming more often, but I just think that like it's getting to a point where like that shit. That's the thing. Like the way I'm gonna give my opinion, and then you guys could go. I think the problem is that we're living in like a tech kind of place right now, where like everything, like Apple Cloud got hacked, and all your pictures is on the fucking internet. Google gets hacked. People, these big things are getting hacked now. And if you're saying some fucked up shit, and you're trying to be like the president in like 10 years, they're like, "Bobby, what do you play Valorant?" And you said that. You said that one word you're not supposed to say. Yeah, we got that. So you gotta pay me. Oh, you're not like this is getting like I'm like being dramatic, but like we're
No,
getting
but
to
it's
that
funny.
place now where like
It's funny.
like your whole fucking conversations are saved somewhere, and if somebody wants to like go through it and like hack you and like put that shit out there, it's fucking scary. And like I play video games to get away from that shit. Now I gotta be worried that like I gotta be like I get
Well,
like I
yeah.
get the toxic of like racism and sexism. Yeah, that's not tolerated. But if I want to call you bitch ass because you suck at the game, I don't want that shit coming back at me later, you know? I think that's just like sports talks. If you ever watch like basketball, they shit talk all the time. I think that's part of the game. And I know it could get to a level where like it's unacceptable. I'm not saying like let's start there. But I think you have like I'm very competitive and kind of getting in somebody's head is part of that it's part of that being in that competitive mindset. So I think it's kind of stepping in the wrong direction. But I do agree. Yeah, Shaq and Charles. There you go. But I do agree. I do understand. I like what they're doing. I think that maybe there should be another way about it. But that's just mine. My opinion. Fleece, we got. Is it okay to disagree?
I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, I don't think that they're looking for people saying bitch ass. I think they're looking for people who being like aggressively excessive. Realistically, it's not as simple as, oh, you called this guy a little shit. It's not that simple. Like for instance, I streamed twice today earlier. And the first time I streamed, I was playing Call of Duty, and I do what I do where I'm on my headset, and I always forget that you have to mute every single time you get a new um, whatever. Every time a new game starts, you have to, if you want to mute,
Mute the lobby.
yeah, mute the lobby. You have to mute every fucking. I don't like that. You have to
Yeah,
mute
me either.
every lobby. So this little kid tried. Well, actually, first was a grown ass man, and then it was a little kid in the next game. Tried to troll me. The guy started saying some really disgusting things, and of course, I trolled his ass because I was like, "Bitch, I am not the fucking one. I will tell you to go fuck your mama. I don't give a fuck about your little kid energy, whatever." I think I said that to a little kid though, actually, but not the point. I could probably be blocked for talking to a little kid like that. But I was like coming back at them. But my point is that I don't think that they're looking necessary for just regular sportsmanship gaming conversation, even though that's not really sportsmanship like. It's very unsportsmanship like. But I think they're looking for people who are saying the trigger words, as I think BK said. They're looking for those things, like heckling specific people. Like for instance, like when I used to play Overwatch a lot, I would get a lot of hate speech in my inbox because my even if I didn't talk, my Xbox Live or whatever the fuck you call that shit is a chick with a shaved side of her head, and she's on a unicorn. And it's like a rainbow. That's very queer. I mean, not many people would look that far into it, but I would get a lot of hate speech. Go die, bitch. Even if I play when I play games, and it's we discussed this in Women's Month about the nasty things that people say in general. But yeah, I think they're looking for things like that. So do I think that it's excessive to do it? No. Do I think that there could be a problem with it? Yes. To
Yeah.
your point, yeah, I think there could be a problem because then they might just like you can't adequately catch everything. There's gonna be a percentage of things that fall through one, and then there's gonna be a percentage of things that you catch. They're just like two friends talking, like the movie Life. The two old men I know this is not far that old movie, but the two men together, they hated each other, but they were best friends. They were in jail together, and they was like talk negative about each other, or grumpy old men. They're neighbors. They talk negatively about each other. There are people like that in terms of personas online. Like us, if we're playing the competitive against each other, I'd be calling you an asshole. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Because yeah, that's what we learned that toxic
Yeah,
behavior is okay. It's not okay, but it depends on what it is. So
I
yeah,
feel you.
And that's why it comes down to
I,
the player reporter, like Mo said.
barkeep,
I
barkeep.
know I gotta go. I gotta fucking go and refill my beer. But yeah, like I think it's gonna come down to player reporting because I don't think they're just gonna listen in to every conversation. Like it
It's
all comes
not
down to
possible.
who's gonna complain. Just like how they record in our lobbies and not lobbies, but our actual private rooms and PlayStation. Like after playing a game of NBA 2K, I could get like 5 out of my 6 cousins banned off of the PlayStation Network for talking down to me when I'm running that shit on 2K. You
I
know,
mean, but
like
you are short
you
though,
know,
right?
like, huh?
So you are short though, right?
What do you mean on 2K?
No, you're short in real life.
I'm 5'9", like all men supposed to
Oh
say.
shit! Never mind.
I
Crazy guys though.
shit.
I think, but you are short though. They're talking out of you. You are short though, right?
Yo, man, I
See,
ain't
I can
sure.
report you right there,
I know
Felice.
I can report now. You can put this
I
shit
can
on
report
YouTube
You
and
better
report
not.
it right
You better not
now
report
and
me.
try to
I
talk
know
down
what.
to short
Look,
people.
it. I
I
know.
know where
You
Dre
know,
lives. I'll come find him.
shoot, but still, but like, yeah, like it's one thing or another. Like when it comes to that game, like I can't fucking like I don't know, man. That game to me is shit. I wish we had a better example, like Call of
I know.
Duty
I just
somewhere
don't.
for the
I think
fucking
that like this is
uh,
getting. I think this is a step in a direction I don't like. It takes a whole bunch of baby steps to
mm.
get to a point where like we're just being like super police and like
Well, police
I'm just
everywhere
a little
though.
worried where this is heading. That's my only concern.
I agree with
I
you.
totally understand what yeah, like catch these motherfuckers talking shit, make it easier for them to get reported. I understand that part, but my worry is how does this look 5 years from now? You
I
know?
got another comment for that actually. I don't remember if the three of us had this competition together, but I know that I at least had a competition with uh Dre about this, about the gamer tags or PSN accounts that were linked to Nazis, and I think that was like one of the beginnings of it. They were like talking about they were like trying to cut down on online. It was probably PSN. Now I think of it, they're trying to cut down on online bullying and racist conversations, shit like that. And they found like a link of accounts. I think it was on PSN that were all linked together, like link mean like I'm a person, and this person's my friend, and that person's his friend. And so link like that, like friends of friends of friends of friends of friends. And they like banned mad accounts. And I think that's when the new Borderlands had came out. We had this discussion about them, and we low key had discussion. It wasn't like a big topic, but it reminds me of that because I think in the sense, like, granted, it took away their freedom of speech, but at the same time, like, do we really want? I mean, we play to fight and kill Nazis in games. I'm not saying we should be killing anybody. I don't believe in killing anybody. Uh, but yeah, they got rid of a lot of accounts. They blocked a lot of accounts from being able to be online because they were a lot of them were trolling other people, heckling people who are queer, gay, black, Irish. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So they did that. So I feel like this is another step in that book. Is in the right direction? I don't know. But I do like the idea that they're trying. But it feels like at the same time, it feels like they're taking the same approach as America is on racism, where America's like, racism? We changed Uncle Ben's rice. We changed Aunt Jemima. She's no longer black. Like, I feel like they're taking the same approach. Like, we didn't ask for this. We asked just to be treated nicely.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that like honestly like fuck I just it went in my head and I lost it.
I'm sorry.
With that being said, Dre, what do you got? It's your turn.
Aunt
I
Jemima
thought we
always
had
does
like
it.
3 stories, Like,
No, just
We're
do
going.
no. We're doing one at a time, Dre.
Yeah.
all right,
He's like,
big
what?
story. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but fucking Amazon canceled the Lord of the Rings MMO.
No, we didn't talk
Oh
And
about that.
man, that's
this is
amazing.
not good. Um, and so like apparently they couldn't come into like the new
You suck. Crazy.
like the company that bought out the company that was helping them make it. Let's see, it was Mayu Technologies, right?
Yeah.
So they got bought out, and apparently the team that bought them, I know it's a popular company, and they just couldn't come up with money. Oh, this place was just like, all right, you guys, we're gonna buy this company because they're working on the Amazon's Lord of the Rings MMO, and we want more money for this now. Like, fuck what you guys thought you were gonna pay us for this thing. Now we want more. So Amazon, instead of Jeff Bezos being the richest man in the world, he fucking just like fuck it, like we ain't making the game no more then because we ain't paying you that much. Like this sucks. This is what I was afraid of with Amazon. Amazon has a bad track record with games. They can't get anything to work. They don't. They act like they don't got the money to fucking. At least Google just said, "Fuck it, we gonna pack up and just get third party on our shit." Amazon keeps pretending like they're gonna make games and they just fucking give up on them, or they come out with shitty games every time they're released. So I
Yeah,
just wanted to bring this up how tight I am.
I
That's
think
my
that
little,
like I don't know. I think that I want to read more about the story because
Yeah, I need
the
more
real
information.
clip you said it sounded like the game company that that is at Amazon, right?
Mhm.
Was telling them to make a game for us. Sounded like they were trying to like blackmail them. They're like, "Yo,
It sounds like
we
it
want more
too.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If you
that's
don't give
yeah,
me
yeah.
our
exactly what it
money."
is.
And
Well, it's not really
no, that's
blackmailing though.
fucked
It's
up.
more
If
like
I was
you
Amazon, I'm like, nah,
negotiating.
fuck you. Like I'm like I paid you for a service. Give me my fucking game. Don't like
Well, the
try to
thing is,
fucking
they
hustle
paid
me.
the one developers, the one team, but these guys came in and bought that team, and they asked for more.
Oh, okay.
But
That should
my
make that's
point.
different. It changes the narrative.
But if you so you put a game out and like, yo, I need $2 million to make this game.
And then
It's like doing
Amazon,
construction on a house. It's like,
but then
yeah, this is
Amazon's
like,
like, "Oh, we own this now." And you're like, "Oh, can I get more money because you guys have more money?" And they're like, "No."
I'm
That's
like,
exactly
no.
what happened.
And then wait, and then they said yes. We think the next game developers are gonna do the same shit.
Nah,
So
Yeah,
I
well,
think this is like maybe a lesson
but
to other
put their
ones.
foot
Like,
in
don't,
down.
honesty,
yeah.
who's lining up to work with Amazon because
Right.
they
If
have
this
no
wasn't Lord of the
track record?
Rings, if this was some fucking
I
dumbass
wouldn't
game, you would
care.
have
I wouldn't
exactly.
care.
So
It's all
I
because it's
think
Lord of the Rings.
I wouldn't have
you're
done it
gonna
for 2 million
get.
either, though. That's like too low for a Lord of the Rings title. I would
Yeah,
not
I
have done
don't
two
know
million.
what the
I don't know
budget
what they
was,
were
but I'm just
thinking.
Like,
saying.
look how much money, billions of dollars they're putting into Lord of the Rings TV show.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Like,
have said 2 million. They dumb.
like you could put fucking money into your fucking game. Like, especially when that Lord of the Rings TV show blows up. Imagine how much more money you would have made off of an MMO and money you would have got
You think
back
it's gonna blow up? People
off of
still care about Lord of the Rings?
microtransactions. Nigga, what you talking about? Like, yo, everybody cares, man. We been talking about Lord of
Yo,
the
chat.
Rings.
Name five
Yeah.
characters in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god.
Name
Aoki?
three.
Aoki?
Name three characters.
Yeah.
Aoki?
What?
Who?
Who? Yo,
Exactly.
Oh, that's
My
Star Wars.
point.
Never
My
yeah.
mind.
point.
Oh,
I don't expect y'all to know shit
Bilbo
about Lord of the
Baggins.
Rings.
Bilbo
All right.
Baggins.
Like, okay, there you
Yes.
go.
That's a real
Uh,
person?
yes.
Smeagol.
Yes, that's two.
Gollum.
Kim,
No.
don't play with me. Don't play with me, Kim. Shit. Like,
Frodo. Frodo.
yes,
There
that's
you go.
three.
Yeah.
Steve.
Girl, don't play
Famous
around. You
Steve.
know
Steve
damn, damn Steve and Lord of the
the
Rings.
fucking wizard.
We
Hell,
gonna
I'm
move
here.
on. Y'all
Steve
gonna
the
piss me
wizard.
off, yo. Y'all gonna piss me off.
Legolas.
Alright,
Legolas.
Legacy, whatever. the fuck his name
Whatever.
Like
is.
a list.
Yeah, the
Whatever.
elf guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so please your
Next,
turn.
You suck.
next story, yo.
He's like he mad right now. It's not a big story. It's just the fact that I know we had a conversation not that long ago. Steven
Steve the janitor.
Steven
There you
janitor.
go. He was in the back of the
No one
castle, like
sees
cleaning it
him.
up.
He over there cleaning up the bodies. You get this. You get this done, boo. Anyway, all right, not a big story, but we kind of mentioned this before, and we were like, wait, why are they having a character on this? What does it have to do with anything? Because I think when Marvel was going to do their new update for the Avengers game that you guys like, well, sorry, not you guys, him.
Yeah.
Anyway, trash game. So when they were doing their update on that game, we were like, wait, I don't understand. What does this have to do with anything? That in Fortnite. So the division I'm talking about right now, they're coming to phones, and we're like, do we care?
No.
No. But they're coming to mobile devices as part of an ongoing multimedia expansion, which is I knew something happened because you were like, wait, so this is a new skin. I don't get it. Why is it a new skin? What's this have to do with Fortnite? I knew there's more shit happening. And did they play their shit out right? They did not because like we're not excited about it because we don't give a shit. So because you were like, wait, the division new update already happened. Why is this a thing? Why is it important?
It was Division, and what was the crossover? Division, Resident Evil?
It was Resident Evil. I kept saying Marvel. It was the same day
Yeah.
we had the same conversation. Thank you for correcting me. It was Resident Evil because there was like a
And they just added a whole bunch of
crypt or
skins, right?
something. Yeah, and you were
Yeah.
like, well, why do I
It's
care?
special.
You're like, why
Yeah.
do I care? So their next step in their multimedia expansion is going to your cell phone. This is a new update from the Ubisoft team or whatever. There's their expansion. So it's the first part of a larger update. Apparently, it's a free to play game, of course, because anybody paying for that shit. It's the Division Heartland. Anybody paying for that shit? And it also gives you additional like Call of Duty. Thank you for following John Doe 467.
Damn,
gives
you
you
never know who he really is.
The perfect name.
It gives you obviously other extra content when you play the Division 2, like kind of how the Call of Duty one does not give me extra content. That's some bullshit, but it's supposed to. Yes, thank you for the shout out for John since he followed us. We do give shout outs here, guys. So if you want your content to be seen or heard, follow, subscribe. Anyway, so I'm just like this. They have a bunch of other stuff happening, like because they already had other mobile games. Ubisoft, obviously, they did the Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, which I've never heard of. They did the Ghost Recon thing, the Rainbow Six thing, Splinter Cell, Hawks, which it's not a flying game. Why do I fucking need that? On mobile. So they're gonna show more stuff coming at the E3 2021 in terms of Tom Clancy franchises in June. That's in June. But other than that, like, I thought it was interesting that they would even try. I mean, I guess Nintendo was doing it, so everyone's doing it now, right? Because
Yeah.
Nintendo does
It
it.
reminds me of that Final Fantasy mobile game. It's just like it's a new wave.
We
It's
won't
not a new
discuss
wave.
that. We
It's
won't
been
discuss
here for
that.
a minute, but I think that people are just double downing on it now. It's crazy if you look at like how much the Call of Duty mobile game is making, how much PUBG is making on mobile. It's ridiculous. They're making so much bank on that shit that like you'd be an idiot not to just try to get your feet in the door.
Yeah.
More hurts to that, like, yo, if you decide to play on your phone, like I'm not trying to be too crazy because I remember when I was traveling a lot from home into work, I had like an hour 30 minutes to care on the bus, and I needed some time to care. But I had a Switch. Yo, guys, put your money, buy a Switch. Dre left.
Oh,
Buy a Switch. Don't play mobile games.
Marvel sucks.
That's my take. Yeah.
Not Marvel itself. I meant Marvel Avengers.
All
Anyway,
right, Dre, what do you think?
you didn't hear that, right? Dre, you didn't hear any of that?
Nope.
That hurt Marvel fans.
I said my says don't play mobile games. Get a Switch.
Yes. And then don't play that because obviously you're not gonna play it on the bus because unless you live in not Brooklyn.
Yeah, for sure.
You got what I said.
My story, because Dre looks so excited right now.
He's so sleepy.
Yeah, Kim Taxley got the Switch. All right, so I was gonna say the whole Discord is Sony shit.
Good. You
So
see the story.
that's the reason why Xbox didn't get a chance to. So the story was a couple of weeks ago. Xbox was going really. The rumors were Microsoft, not Xbox, was trying to buy Discord, or try to do like some kind of partnership with them, and
It
people were
was
giving
Discord.
them so much.
It wasn't Xbox, but yeah, continue.
No.
I'm sorry.
Discord
no,
was
Xbox was trying to
trying-
buy out Discord, or
Discord,
Discord
yeah.
wanted
Discord
Xbox
wanted
to buy them out.
yes.
Yeah, but something happened and it dropped. But I'm just gonna say when that conversation was having, a lot of people were hating on Microsoft, talking about how Discord is gonna like go up in price, how Discord is gonna go terrible because that's all Microsoft does. And now,
All of a
voila,
sudden,
Sony
Sony
and
comes in. Oh
Discord
my god,
partnership,
best thing
and
ever to happen.
everybody's
Fucking
like how amazing this
fanboys.
is, and it's just like
Wait, I missed that part. I heard. Wait, what did Sony do? I missed a piece of it.
Sony and Discord is gonna be a partnership. I think
They're
Sony has like
trying. They're
shares.
working on it. They're working on
Yeah.
it.
I I'm a Sony fan, but I'm still not a fan of that.
I love me some Discord. I'm late to the party on Discord, but it's pretty dope. And man, if I could get a proper app integration into my cursors, that'd be dope. So what do you guys think about the story? You guys care? You gotta wait to see. I'm kind of waiting to see exactly how this is gonna turn out. I'm not too excited, but it's just funny because people are talking so much shit, and now like Sony is on, and then Sony ends up being the one to do a partnership with it.
And now no
Why
one's talking shit.
why
Yeah,
does the story sound like relationships? Like Discord was this person and Xbox and PlayStation are these people, but Discord is like, hey, that's my booty. I'm trying to claim him. And then he was like getting flack for it. And he's like, I
yeah.
don't know that person. I don't know her. I don't know her. And then so he was like, no, that's my girlfriend. Like, that's what it feels like. Poor Discord. Nobody wants you.
So
It's
I mean,
okay.
Sony got them. Dre, how you feel about it?
To me, it's like whatever.
It
Like
doesn't make a difference.
we use Discord, but like like I'm all about play. But it'll be great that if once my Discord is attached to my PlayStation, that whatever I'm streaming will go to Discord as well, rather than just Twitch and YouTube will go Discord also. So that could be a good integration right there.
Mm,
Um,
okay. It already does that.
no,
If you
what?
if you link your system, sorry, if you link your Twitch account or your actual name, if you link your stuff to the Discord, it automatically says what you're playing.
Oh,
That won't make a difference.
oh, well, well, then
My
again,
whole
you're
thing,
right because
the
I
integration is
oh shit.
for me because when we was playing Second Extinction, I'm on PC and I'm on Discord. So if we could get away where like that could be built in into the PlayStation, where like you don't need to use your phone to talk to me,
a discount
something like that.
Discord channel so we can just talk in
Yeah,
the console.
exactly.
That would be
And
fucking
then the
lit.
people from our
Don't
Discord
say
could
it
join
anymore.
in
We don't
and
need to
be
give them
like,
free
"Yo,
ideas. We don't need
we
to give them
going
free
talk."
ideas.
So yeah, but yeah, so it could be a good thing. Like whether it happens or not, it's just whatever. If it happens, then yeah, it's gonna be a great addition. But if it doesn't, then it's whatever. But for people to like not bitch about PlayStation getting it, but bitch about Xbox getting it when they were talking about it, just shows just like it's fanboyism when it comes to that. That shit just irritates the crap out of
I
me.
mean, but
Yeah,
I can't call it fanboyism because it's like, is it really fanboyism?
Yeah, because you're mad
Like,
that you don't
so
have an
you're
Xbox
it's
and
like
you just want it, and you're mad
I
that Xbox
okay,
can get.
you be taking things to extreme. I don't think that people are mad that they don't have an Xbox because like I have an Xbox and I didn't want Xbox to have it. I don't want PlayStation to have it either. But I get the concept where Freddie's going with this, so I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I don't care who has it at this point. I can give two shits because we ain't get that money. But
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
because
what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
have
I
to
don't care who
choose. We
has
have
it,
both.
but
Yeah,
he brought up the point that people are complaining about Xbox getting it, but they didn't complain when PlayStation came out and said that they're gonna make a deal with it.
yeah.
someone complained
That's not.
somewhere. I
Yeah,
hope.
there's always somebody complaining, but it felt a little loud when it was on
Yeah,
Microsoft's side.
of course.
I went. Fleece went. Is it Dre or Fleece?
Yeah,
Did you go? There you go.
I went right
yeah, she
before him.
went. She went. So like
I just went.
next story I had kind of old. It's about now after the big backlash and everyone crying out that the PlayStation 3 and Vita store are no longer gonna be let go.
Did they update
Like
that though?
they're not destroying it anymore, so it's gonna stay around, which is good for a lot of people. But I wonder how those people that finally, after all these fucking years, decided to finally buy PS3 and Vita games feel that oh my god, we finally spent $10 on these games, and now oh my god, I wasted my $10 on these games. After I thought they were all going to be disappear. Like, how do you guys feel that Sony came back and just said the store is not going to go away? How you feel that these people like made a big deal about it after all these years? Like PS3 is 2 generations ago. Like I would think that if you really wanted that PS3 game, you would have bought it by now. I would have
Yeah.
thought if you really wanted that Vita game, you would have bought it right now. But when they threatened to take something away, I can only imagine how the sales just went out the roof, up the roof, where Sony was like, "Oh, look at these motherfuckers buying games all of a sudden that they could have bought years ago." And now we're gonna keep it because now you guys are scared that we're gonna take it away. So they're probably just waiting. To me, in my opinion, they're waiting for these people to fucking buy up more games, and then they're still gonna throw this shit in the trash in like 2 years.
Yeah, for sure. Felice, what do you think?
I don't care.
Well, I
But
think I was
beyond that,
reading.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say that we had this conversation or a similar conversation I think last pod about the PlayStation Vita store and the PlayStation store, and now with the change of that, it's just them giving in to the fans because I mean that's what we want, right? We want them to listen to us.
Well, I don't think they listened to us. I think they saw the increase in sales and just like, okay, now we got the money to keep this shit around.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. It might. It's probably just that.
Yeah, I was
Ah,
just thinking that like I was reading about it and people. I think one of the reasons people were upset about this wasn't that they were closing it. I think there was no build up to it. I think usually when like because
it was.
servers
It was.
closed
It
for
was.
the longest time.
No, they
It was
did. They gave people 2 months. They said you had two
That's
months.
not. That's
that's not
not
enough
a long.
time, especially if you
That's.
don't read
I
your
was saying
email.
like.
Buy $10 games.
All right, so you got to think about it from other people's point of view. And there's
They
people who
buy
are
it all
super
these years.
tryhards.
You ain't never won it. You just
Dre,
crying because it's not there. It's like how
Dre,
you want
not
things.
everyone
it's my
has your
turn, Dre.
wallet.
It's
No,
my
It's
turn,
no,
Dre.
no, because people pretend like
reclaiming
they
his
want things.
time.
When you want
Reclaiming
something,
his time. Reclaiming his time. Yes, thank
you
you for
know,
muting him.
you
Continue.
go and you get it. These games are like $10 and $20 now. Don't compare this to no PS5 game and no new
Honestly,
Xbox
like
game.
I would do for old system. I would give my kid like I know Dre, you're big balling, spending the money, but for me, I didn't grow up with the nicest
This is
things.
a
I
Game
had
Boy
to earn
and
that
the
Yeah,
shit.
SP.
but if you wanted the
So
game
I'm saying if I
now,
have a
all
kid or
these
something like
years,
that,
you
I'm like,
didn't
yo,
think about
here's
the
a
game for
PlayStation
like
Vita.
10
Take
years.
care of
Guys,
this.
please ignore Dre.
No,
I was like, this is what I would
you
do
can ignore
if
it
I have a
because
kid.
you ignored this game
Freddie,
for
you're
10
good.
years.
I'm like, here's
You
a Game Boy
ignored this
Advance
game for
SP,
10
kid.
years.
Yeah,
So
You
like
gotta
you
play
like
it.
play it, don't break it, and if you keep it
Your
nice,
most
I'll
durable
upgrade your
machine.
shit. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give my little kid from fucking nice ass fucking
PS5.
Switch. Fuck out of here. You get a
Remember
PS
sitting
Vita,
there
But then
fucking
you
PSP,
hit
lying?
your
and then you
kids.
work your
All
way
right,
up,
like,
and
you
then
hit your
you
kids.
do your fucking chores. Here's your $20. You get a fucking game.
Like,
Okay,
I like
yeah.
good for
that's
you.
tough loving. That's how I'm
Hey,
gonna do that.
I wear my kids all got fucking switches and my wife.
Nice,
Nope.
So
nice lives.
Nope.
whatever. But this ain't
Nope.
about money. This is about people acting
It's a
like they were
sign
gonna
up
play
sheet.
these games,
Bad King. Our
these
kids
damn
will get the
games.
best of the.
This
Oh,
is not about
you better
that.
shut up, Bad King.
This is about
Nah.
people acting like these games
Yo, I
weren't
didn't get my
around
first
for
cell
all
phone
these
until I was
years.
in high school.
This is about not
That's
that.
because it
This
didn't
is
exist.
about people
It did
acting
exist,
like they
actually.
wanted
No,
these
people had like
games.
sidekicks. I was here with
You know,
what is like a brick ass phones.
No, I actually was a
I had to
sidekick.
like take the
When I was a
fucking thing
kid, I
out
never
and
got
like,
one.
yo, hello.
My girl was like,
Um,
"Here's your big next tail. Here's the next
yeah,
tail."
I had a Nokia. I played like fucking. Everybody was playing like colorful shit. I was just black and white. I was playing Tetris on it and
Here's an
Snake.
etch and sketch, kid. Go play and have a big imagination.
Yeah, but
and
yeah,
like people who
I
don't have kids, y'all don't know. You see,
Listen,
everybody talk shit until they actually have a kid.
I ain't
I
got
don't
no
know.
kids.
Is this
But
you
I ain't
was
got no money
raised?
either. I had no money. Okay, I'm speaking.
You have money for your kid when the kid comes. Trust
I
me.
ain't got no money for them.
That's what
because
you say
they
because you have
no,
no kids.
I don't want no spoiled brat.
You know,
I
like
got
my
dough.
kids ain't spoiled. Act one time my
Nobody,
son act spoiled.
nobody's talking about
What
your
do you
kids.
mean? Your kids
Nobody's
are
And
attacking
spoiled.
your
you think
kids.
it's gonna spoil them?
Spoiled
It's
as
about how
fuck.
you raise your kids.
I
You know, like
agree, and I
it's
want to
not how
raise
you
them where
raise
like
your kids. It's
they
about what you
understand
buy
the
them.
value
It's
of a
not how you
My
dollar.
kid
raise
is
them.
my kid's living in the basement, working his way up to the first floor.
Yeah, so
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying. Back to
Every
the
day
point
take a step up.
is the point of this conversation is
That
people
was I
are
didn't even get to say my
acting
point.
as
No,
that
Timmy, you
these
see your chores
games.
today?
Without, you guys went into talking about raising kids from people who acted like these games
Because
didn't
like
exist.
you're thinking it from your point of view.
I
No,
think it also has to do with people who brought digital games would have wasted time. Wasted their money if they shut down the store. Then that's true.
no, not that. They say you keep all your games that you bought,
Oh
so
no, I
you
thought you
wasn't
said,
losing
but
your games.
it said you couldn't play online anymore though. They shut down the
Yeah.
network.
No,
And if
not the
something,
network. They shut down the store. That's up to the
no, it said
individual
they gave up. They
developers.
were shutting down the servers.
They were taking no servers are up to developers. PlayStation can't shut down other developers' games.
Oh,
They can't
that's
just
what I
be
read.
like, "Oh
I
man,
read it wrong.
Borderlands, we're taking you off the PlayStation Store. You can't play online anymore in Borderlands." They can't do that. That's not how it works.
I
I don't know. I
mean,
think we're looking at this as a very privileged people here, and there's people in other countries, who still play the Vita. There's other people, like there's poor countries out there who
Okay,
can't afford
we
the
can
new
say about
Xbox.
that, but in the
But yeah,
increase
so
in
you're thinking it from your
sales
point of
of
view as a
games
privileged
show that
American.
you had the
you mean
money
as
to
a
buy
Dre,
this
as a Dre
all the
American.
time. Then.
Yeah, Dre, you're privileged, and that's nothing to be
Yo,
like
I'm
like.
not
That's not
privileged. I
something.
saved my money
Right, you
every
Dre,
year
just
that I
said
get
your
what I
whole
Dre,
want.
family has
Dre,
switches.
You
Dre,
know, yeah, because I saved up
Dre,
enough money to
Dre,
be able to
Dre.
afford to
You
buy
look, you're
them
not
that.
in charge.
But
I
I'm
would
not
mute you
talking
at this
about
point.
people in third world
Dre,
countries. I'm talking about
Dre,
people in the
Dre,
U.S.
I
Dre,
had
Dre,
All
Dre,
right,
Dre, Dre,
they're not. This
Dre,
is
Dre,
United States
Dre,
sales.
Dre,
This is
Dre,
not
Dre,
Dre
Dre,
more
sales
than
Dre,
that.
Dre,
overseas.
Dre,
I'm
Dre,
talking
Dre,
about.
Dre,
This is
Dre, Dre,
United States
Dre,
sales.
Dre, Dre,
Oh God, y'all so scared of the world. It's not even
Dre,
funny, yo.
Dre. Are you done?
Go ahead.
Are you
Go
done?
ahead. Go ahead. I'm just gonna leave.
Freddie, can you continue, please?
My point was, I get where Dre's coming from. If you're really putting out such a big fight
Me too.
for
Yeah, me
a game
too.
that's like 10 years old, then yeah, that's not the battle you should fight. But I think that people are upset because they're not having the option. They're taking away the option that they want. But I really don't give a shit either way. I don't care. It's not the hill I'm trying to die on, but I think that people should have a choice. And I think if you
Not that
spend
hill.
X amount on a fucking device, you should have access to whatever's on the store for as long as you want. All right, Dre had that. Is my turn again?
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if anybody cares, but The Last of Us 3, I think they did an interview where they had the plot already for Last of Us 3 already up. So they have it written down, they have the story for Last of Us 3, but they stated that it is not in the works to be made. So do you guys care?
Wait,
Do you guys
the Netflix thing?
no,
HBO,
the
whatever.
game, The Last of Us 3, the game. They have the story, but they're not
We
in the
already
works
know
for
that
make.
from my last week's podcast. I told you
No,
that.
but like, no, it was like it was like
Oh, it's
confirmed. He went on
actually
like a
confirmed.
yeah, like they like he's like, but like we have like no, Sony doesn't want us to give us the money, but like we have
No,
it
they don't.
done.
I
Do
don't
you
care
guys
because
care? Do you guys
I
want a Last of Us 3 right now? Or
I
you guys
do
can wait?
want The Last of Us 3, but I can wait because, well, I can wait. But on top of that, I already know that they weren't going to do that because of how they're treating the other developers in reference to making things. Because they keep throwing out the same ideas, like let's remake this, let's remake that, and we discussed this like last week's pod. Like, okay, can we get some new shit, some new IPs, or not IPs? That's alcohol, isn't that?
No, he was right.
APs.
IPAs.
Whatever. um, yeah. Um, we want some new shit, and they were like, "Oh, well, let's." They want to remake from Naughty Dog
Last
Uncharted
of Us One.
or that is that. I thought it was Uncharted though. No,
Last of
no,
Us One.
no. It was Last of Us One. It was.
Mhm.
Yeah, because then they were like, "Oh, didn't we just have a remake when the from the PS3 to the PS4? Didn't we just have a remake?" And that's when they had the DLC, the Left Behind or whatever it's called with the little girl. Um, but yeah, we already knew that they were not going to put much money into that because they're trying to do some other shit. I think they're trying to. What was it? I said with the Naughty Dog last week, right? They're trying to relaunch some stuff. They are making remakes, but they're not. They're not thinking about making number 3. They want to remake the other shit, and they're moving around resources in terms of employees, and taking things from Naughty Dog and giving it to other people to recreate. Like, doesn't Naughty Dog make Ratchet and Clank?
No, that's Insomniac.
All right, I was gonna say I got a hunch. That's Jack and Daxter then. I was like, I got a hunch. That's why I kept showing us all that shit in the PlayStation special. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's my overall thought. I'm not surprised. Do I care? I do not care because I didn't beat the second one yet. I still need to beat the other games. Crash Bandicoot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, did they make a new Crash? No, they didn't. They remade it.
Yeah, they already did. They made a new Crash.
What?
It's been out for like
Yeah,
months.
Was
it
it
was a
during the
lot of build
pandemic
up.
though? Because that doesn't count.
Yeah, I
It's
think it
been
was.
out. I don't know. I have it though.
Of course you do.
I bought it off the PlayStation 3 store.
Place. Oh, you bought it for PlayStation 3. So is that your way of telling us that you bought a game off PlayStation 3? Because no one cares.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
What the fuck? Oh shit, I bought the wrong one.
I don't
So
have.
Dre,
I
what
don't
do you
have any
think?
more theories about
Do
that.
you care about The Last of Us 3 not being made anytime soon?
I don't care that it's not making. It's gonna be made. So him just putting that out there, it's just like his way of probably just fucking taking a stand against whatever
Yeah,
Sony wants them to
that's what
be
I felt like
making.
it was.
Yeah, like they just he's just taking a stand like, yo, we could be making the next Last of Us right now, but they want us to waste our time making a Last of Us from two generations ago again. So, you know,
Well, wasn't that the that wasn't Sony's directive? That was the group's directive, from what I read.
Oh, that was like the writer, like the director
no,
of
Like,
that was
Last of
the
Us.
writer of the game that he has the
Yeah,
story.
Sony approved it. They said work on this instead. And they gave it to someone else, but it wasn't their initial thought. Like
I think that
they have
Sony
camps.
put.
They have
I think
camps
Sony
that
put a like a fucking this corporate thing out, and this is him saying like this is what it is. This is like we want to make this game. We have it already done. We just need Sony to tell us to do it. So he's trying to get people to understand like it's not me. It's Sony telling us not to do this. And
Well,
I think
yeah,
it's like Dre was saying like this is to put pressure maybe on Sony. Be like yo, people
not
want
gonna
this
work.
game.
I don't think it's gonna work because they don't give a shit. They're already being
They're
sued by
gonna
like
make it. Eventually, it's gonna make. Sony already came out
they
and
have a
said that
plan though.
they're
They already,
working on their Hollywood like big blockbuster games and what they're gonna focus on more than anything
yeah, but
else.
not the new ones. They're working on remaking the old ones. That's
Nah,
what they're focused.
they ain't gonna make no money keeping remake. They not
Yes,
Nintendo.
they will because you exist.
They not. Nah, I'm not buying. I hate Ratchet and Clank. Jack and Daxter ain't entertaining to me. Sly Cooper is whack. Like I'm not playing that shit over again. We already got Uncharted remake already, which was given to us for free. God of War given us for free. Like so, it's like, what are we gonna spend money on if we know in like 4 months to compete with Game Pass? They're gonna give
Remake
us the game for free.
the remake.
Nintendo ain't giving us nothing for free, so we gonna buy it for
No.
Nintendo
You
because
guys got that free update Mario Party. What are you talking
and
about?
then
Update.
2 years
Update.
later,
Mario. If you
I,
guys don't know, Mario Party got an update. A crazy. This is like the first time I think I've seen an update for a Nintendo game, right?
nah,
There's
they
always
put out
updates.
updates for
No,
games.
but like to
Yeah.
like this magnitude,
Well, because it's Mario.
Well, it's just Mario Party. It's just like it's this magnitude that we don't care about
and
because it's 2 years
it's
too late.
free, which is
It
surprising.
should be free. That's usual.
Oh
Except
yeah, Parappa the Rapper needs a remake.
oh my gosh. Oh, I don't even want to get. I was gonna start rapping.
I was gonna say that game is kind of overhyped.
It is overhyped, but I like the song. It's stuck in my head because of the fucking Sony, the PlayStation 1 interactive when I used to go in the mall. Yeah, I see you getting better. Stick to the rhythm. And okay, I'm done. You want to see
Wow.
what you want to see? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry.
All right, that was on my news. So if you guys have anything, let me know.
Let's see. Well, Sony registered a trademark for Xbox exclusive Sunset Overdrive, which is whatever, because that game is whack to me.
Trash.
The game
Trash.
was good. I think
got
it's
it
just
free.
Sunset
it's
Overdrive.
alright. It wasn't like garbage. It was okay.
You know, it wasn't garbage, but it wasn't. It didn't keep me entertained. It was one of those games I didn't buy, but if it's gonna be on Game Pass, then fuck it.
Game
You
my
know,
Xbox.
uh, what do we think of Epic buying out ArtStation? I didn't even hear about that, so I can't even give an opinion.
Let me just check right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
already there.
I never even heard of ArtStation. What did they make? Crazy Eights. I can't think of one game ArtStation
Oh,
has
it
made.
happened 2 days ago.
I need games. I need games.
Oh, that's a pretty logo. They lowered their commission sales. It's PC. That's why we didn't hear about that shit.
Oh, it's an art site. Okay. So, like, if they don't got no games, I can't really give any real opinion. Like, if they're
Maybe
just
they're
a site,
just
it's whatever.
Hey, I'm interested to see what they do. New
Gamers
ideas,
will try to argue Apple has a monopoly over iOS system. I don't. Yeah, I'm reading it and I don't see anything that points out to me. I'm sorry, crazy. You guys said standstill or whatever.
He
Yeah.
has that leak. It hasn't even come out to the news yet. He has like that info.
It's been out 2 days.
Go
Nothing
ahead,
to
Dre. What were you
pop.
saying about Xbox Game Pass?
No, no, I was just saying, just Sunset Overdrive. They had some new games for Xbox Game Pass that came out. I know, like Dragon Builders 2 is out now.
I love that
Um,
game.
I know I was playing it on my Switch, and now that it's on Xbox, I'm gonna start all over to play on my big screen
Oh, that sucks, dude. Because
with better
that just came out.
graphics.
It just came out for Switch. I have it for PlayStation
No,
4.
it's been out for Switch since day one. I had it since day
Oh, I
one.
didn't. Day
Yeah,
one of Switch, not day one of the game, though, right?
no, day one of the game.
Where?
This is
Yes,
part two. Yeah, you
I
probably think about
bought it.
part one.
Yeah,
Oh,
both of them. Yeah, both of them came out. Part one didn't come out the same day when it came for everything else, but part two was out on all consoles.
I was a little annoyed because, just to be clear, you're talking about this game, right?
Yes.
Yes, I paid for it. I was annoyed though because when I got the PS5, the first thing I wanted to do was play Dragon Quest Builders, and I know it's like a knockoff or rip off of
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like, what is it?
that's fun.
Terraria is a rip off of Minecraft, except Terraria is like way better. It's more like intense and harder to play for me because I couldn't figure out how to get out of a hole. But we'll discuss that. Um, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so just look out for that, people. It has other games coming out, but I already like deleted that off my phone. That Google Stadia's head of product has left the company. So this is 2 weeks, I think 2 or 2.5 weeks since like the last person just left Stadia. Like Stadia's losing all their heads, and these are people at the top, which is
Yeah.
kind of showing that a lot of people are starting to lose confidence in where Stadia is going internally, which kind of sucks because I still believe in Stadia as much as I'm not playing it as much as I should be, but
That
I
remind me to
feel
cancel
like
my membership.
I still like all my damn free games I'm getting for Stadia. And even for May the 4th, they gave us Jedi Fallen Order for free. Yeah, it's Fallen Order. Yeah, that was the last one, right?
Yeah,
So
Fallen
yeah,
Order.
so they gave us that one for free for May the 4th. So like Google has a way to stretch their money. They showing that they got money to spend because they could keep giving us all these free games and all these new games that come out. But now they're becoming to me like a Game Pass. Like they're just another Game Pass, and I'm just going to you for the games that didn't go to Game Pass. That's what Google
Yeah.
Stadia is becoming to me. And
It
I
just
just
seems like they have like no direction. Like they
yeah,
don't
they
know what they
don't.
want to be, and that's the
Facts.
most confused. Like that's the crappiest part of it because they have such good tech behind it. Just like believe, just like do something and believe in it and go for it. You know.
Yeah, like swimming in the ocean, but not realizing that you are the ocean.
Real
Google
deep.
literally is the ocean,
Mhm.
but they don't know. They're like,
The
I think
funniest
they
shit
know they have the money.
that happened this week was
X.
that Google Stadia finally added a search bar to their store when Google is like the inventors of the search bar.
Yeah, and they made a big deal
Like
out
and
of
they
it, like
just
idiots.
added a search bar to
Just
Stadia.
add that shit to it. Why you need to like put a fucking
I know
celebration
they
out
had
for
to
it?
I
make a
need
press
Stadia.
release for
Honestly,
adding the search bar.
I need Stadia to add Twitch to their streaming platforms, not just
Well, they
YouTube.
did. I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, they
Google
just got
and YouTube is the
YouTube.
same thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Do what you're doing. Got you.
Yeah. So other than that, so it came out I think yesterday or today. No, PS5 has a redesign coming for 2022.
Yes,
According to Taiwanese reporting that PlayStation 5 is going to have an update to it or some type of change. And lo and behold, later on today, PlayStation came out and said that they needed to fix or change up the PS5. So they're just like, yeah. So like
Man,
now, after
that's
all of us
crazy.
have bought all these shits, after the
but
scalpers have bought everything up, now we feel we need a change to the PS5.
it's not changing the outside though. It's only changing the inside.
No, I'm not gonna change the inside. Just gonna be the outside. I'm
No,
pretty
no, no,
sure.
no. It says the opposite. It says that they're not changing the way it looks on the outside. They're changing the inside because of the issues.
You know damn well there's gonna be a PlayStation 5 Slim.
I know,
Yeah, for sure.
You
but
know
they're not telling you about it.
Yeah, they don't want to tell us none of that shit. There's going to be a God of War themed PS5. Like
I
there's
want a
going to be
Spider Man one. That'd
a
be dope.
Spider-Man 2. Yep,
Yo,
PS5 theme. Those would be crazy. I can only imagine how much. This change ain't
No,
never going to be
no,
a price
no.
cut,
that means
Kim.
Ain't no
probably be
price
like
cut.
it's probably gonna be more money.
It's gonna be more your whole wallet
At least you
plus
know it come with a game.
your
You
future
know?
your future's kid's social security number, your grandma's last name, and yeah.
Yeah, and then other than that, like the last piece of news I had was that Rambo was announced coming to
Yep.
Fortnite. I mean, Call of Duty. My bad. It's
So
just not used to Fortnite
yeah,
getting all these characters that I
Call of
automatically
Duty
jump
as
to
a character
Fortnite.
and
But it's
shit.
coming to Warzone. Rambo is coming to Warzone because of the 80s or 70s period that they're going into, and so they wanted a character that could go with
I
that.
wanna
So yeah, they
rock.
bring in Rambo. I don't know how you guys feel. I stopped playing Warzone a
Sorry,
while ago, so I know the two of you still be on
I
that.
don't play Warzone for shit. I know
But
my
you
Well,
know,
it's
he's
not
buddy.
too
bringing them
crazy. During the Halloween event, they had Jigsaw, they had I think Leatherface, they had so it's cool, but it's just gonna be a skin. So if you're into that, go ahead. But I'm not
Yeah,
interested in it.
like that creepy skin they got now. I don't like it. It's a clown. I don't like it. I don't fuck with
Oh,
it.
that brings me to like they what was it? I think they said Sledgehammer will be releasing a Call of Duty game this year. Where
Yeah,
the reports were that they were going to take a year off, and everybody's like, "Yo, take the year off," especially with Battlefield ready to come out swinging this year. So I kind of think that they were gonna take the year off, and then they saw what Battlefield is coming. They're like, "Yo, let's show these motherfuckers like we could keep them in the dirt. What can they possibly do to keep Call of
Battlefield
Duty
is in
down?"
their own league. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to stop saying that Call of Duty has a chance to make Battlefield, except for the last one. Call of Duty has a chance to make Battlefield feel like shit. Because if you played Battlefield Bad Company 2, oh my gosh, boo, you
Battlefield's
would
always been the better
understand.
multiplayer game to
Battlefield
me than Call of Duty.
Bad
Battlefield's
Company.
good, but the issue. Sorry to cut you off. Sorry, I know you
No,
just had
it's
like a whole
fine.
thing about it. Battlefield is great, but the Achilles heel is that it's by EA,
Yes.
and but that's the reason why it's gonna fail.
Yep. I agree with you. I don't know about the fail part, but not do as good.
Nah, it's the story mode of Battlefield always sucks. But the
This is story mode.
multiplayer, yeah, they have story modes in Battlefield.
They abandoned
Are you sure?
Yes,
the
I have
roadmap
all
thing.
the Battlefields. Yeah,
Battlefield 5 just came free on Xbox Game Pass, so you definitely
yeah, yeah,
should
you
play
could
that.
go check it out on
I
there.
only played it for the train thing. The train,
Yeah,
the
that's one of the
the
levels.
20, was it 48 by 48 or 60 by 60? There's mad people in the match. I was so confused. I was getting
Well,
murdered.
people are hoping that the next one is gonna have like people are talking like it's gonna have 120 versus 120 and shit
It's
like that.
overwhelming.
That's too
Yeah,
much.
Oh, PlayStation also, it was free.
yeah,
Oh
no,
Well,
because
yeah,
it's EA
that
access.
shit's
That's why.
dumb. Yeah,
oh,
that game is everywhere at this point.
I just like the online portions. It's so different from Call of Duty. And honestly though, when in the times because I played Battlefield religiously, not Call of Duty. I started playing Call of Duty only since this game came out because I wanted to play zombies. And when the game came out, it wasn't what I paid for. I wanted the zombies in the Cold War, the Warzone part, and that didn't exist. So I was very upset about that. So I was just like, I paid $70. I might as well just play it. But I'm a Battlefield person. I've been playing them since Battlefield Bad Company 2, or I think it's Battlefield Bad Company 2, right? I've been playing it since then, and I remember having the feelings of glee of having to come from work after a long day at working at GameStop, slaving and dealing with all the racism and all the other shit, to come home with my employees who I worked over, and then like it was equal footing. It was equal footing, and we were on a team, we were on a crew. No, it's important because you gotta let them be able to curse at you at least off the clock, right? It was equal footing, and like it made me a better FPS person because it was like
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
always the healer. I was always the fucking healer. So it's in this month's PS Plus 9. Oh, that's some bullshit. But I was
I
always the
forgot.
healer,
I forgot.
and yeah, like I got shit done, and that's how long I played dead. That's why I always survive in Warzone at least until top 2, because no one knows I'm there. Because I'm yeah. But that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, that's all the news I had for this week.
You
You have
covered
anything, please,
some things.
before we go?
Nah, I'm good. He covered pretty much everything. I was going to mention the update, the patch for Call of Duty, but all I was gonna say is the clown scares me. That's
The
it.
clown is scary. Well, guys, thank you for this long podcast. Thanks for sticking around. If you have made it to the end, a special thank you to you. Shout out to everybody who showed up live. And shout out to Crazy. If you do want, again, if another reminder, if you want to be a part of this live, we're live every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So please come by, hang out with us, give us our questions. We're happy. We're three experts in this field. Um, and we'll be happy enough to like just have a gaming conversation with you guys. I'm Matt King. We have Felice Cat and BK Brawler.
Peace.
Thank you for joining us, and we see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Later.
Peace.